anybody who wants to risk their life and volunteer doing it has to be a good person.
Well, it provides a sense of community identity.
It's kind of a family situation, sure.
Really good camaraderie.
Exciting, fun, which it is, all those kind of things, but it's got a serious side too. All these guys have got their own job. They've got their, we've got everything from managers, cooks, electricians, people in the computer industry. They're out here volunteering their time to serve their community, their neighbors. Being a volunteer fireman is their niche. It's where they want to be. Well, one big difference with paid versus volunteer is that it is money. It's our little town does not have the budget, say, that the city of Santa Cruz does. If all the folks that you've seen drilling this evening were getting a paycheck, our budget would not support that. We'd all be poverty-level firefighters. A little phrase I like to use is these are neighbors helping neighbors. Maybe with the paid department, not that it's a bad thing, because certainly paid guys do an excellent job, but you could be a paid person in such and such a town, but you may live 50 miles away in another town. This is not your community. This is just where you work. Where with these guys, this is where they live. They have a vested interest in the little town here. They own property. It's where their kids go to school. It's etc.
I'm actually fourth generation. You're sitting in the room where we used to have all of our holidays. This is where we ate our Thanksgiving dinner. Our Christmas tree was here. This is where, as kids, we celebrated our holidays because my grandpa had to be here, so the family had to come here. You're kind of sitting in my living room, so to speak. It was rare that I've ever made it through a Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner without the pager going off or the siren ringing and it being interrupted. And as little kids, you've got to wait to open your presents until Grandpa or Dad gets back from the fire call. My grandfather would load up in the truck, and my grandmother would go and ring the siren. When you're in a position such as fire chief, people really look to you in the community, business owners and people who, longtime residents, look to somebody like that for guidance and for strength and support in things that they do.
There's not a police station or a town hall or a chamber, some sort of other governmental agency, so to speak, that a person might run to ask any variety of questions. What do I do about my road? A firefighter gets called when there's something wrong. The people aren't going to call 911 and ask for the fire department or an ambulance or a sheriff because things are going great.
Everybody finds their own way to give back, whether you get into picking up garbage on the side of the road, or you get into running off to burning buildings and bloody people on the side of the road. Who knows?
Just next door, right over here at Roaring Camp, they were having Civil War days, and one of the one of the Civil War participants had a heart attack, and we were able to show up, and through CPR and this and that, the man was revived. And
how does that make you guys feel?
oh, it gives you the warm fuzzies. It's great. Give him an A.
Put that at the end.
Thank you.